The ones who think about us the most are not those who love us, but those who hate us. The day you stop allowing people to take advantage of you is the day you gain self-respect. No one deserves your tears. The one who truly does will never make you cry. Before getting married, make sure you're laughing at the same things. If your presence in someone's life makes no positive difference, then it holds no significance. Remember, most people don't care about you. Learn to stand strong on your own. If someone is truly yours, they belong to you. If their heart is elsewhere, nothing can hold them. To successfully complete any endeavor, keep it hidden. Every blessing attracts envy. Never heed criticism directed at you. Even if you could walk on water, someone would insist you can't swim. Don't pursue those who fail to appreciate you, for eventually you'll only get hurt and they won't care. I may not know the road to success, but I do know the road to failure, trying to please everyone. People rarely appreciate genuine kindness. They often take it for granted and become brazen instead. Stop listening to those who berate you for making mistakes. Erring is only human. If you understood how seldom you're truly understood, you'd choose silence more often. The heart bears no wrinkles, only scars. When choosing a life partner, look first for a true companion. No matter how good you are, there will always be someone who finds a reason to despise you. The money you borrow is the enemy you earn. We live in a world where funerals matter more than the departed, weddings more than love, and appearance more than intellect. If you're walking through hell, keep going without stopping. Those who spend their entire lives merely preparing to live never truly live at all. He who fears you in your presence will despise you in your absence. Visit sparingly where you're loved and avoid altogether where you're despised. The best you can do is remain a good person in a world determined to make you bad. Beware of those who constantly interrupt you. They're trying to assert their superiority. If someone receives endless help, they ultimately remain helpless. If you don't appeal to someone, that's not your problem. It's theirs. We don't meet each other by accident. We encounter only those who already dwell in our subconscious. Don't look for faults in the house that welcomed you. The kinder you are to people, the more often you'll find them treading all over you. If someone weeps over trivialities, it often signifies an exceptionally kind heart. If you love someone, give them freedom. If they come back, they're yours. If not, they never were. Life is remarkably simple. You are treated exactly as you allow yourself to be treated. Those who abandon or betray you may have inflicted the least harm they were capable of. When you're in pain, hide it, because if they deal the final blow, the hurt will be even greater. If you've forgiven someone completely, then it's time to let them go. Wicked people always let their worst traits emerge whenever given the chance. For a peaceful life, avoid both borrowing and lending money. If you wish to fool the world, then tell the truth. For enduring love, stop allowing yourself to be devoured when you're at your most tempting. The scores of those who coveted your body are nothing compared to the one who cherishes your soul. There is no woman so indispensable that you can't live without her, nor so difficult that you can't get along with her. You may be right in every way, but it means nothing if your partner is brought to tears. You welcome people into your ocean, If they can't learn to swim, they'll drown and then blame you. People reveal their true colors not at first meeting, but when it's time to say goodbye. If something pains you, say nothing. Otherwise, they'll strike exactly where it hurts most. The best thing you can do is let go of the need to possess. The older a woman becomes, the more complex she is, wiser, more cunning, tender, and certain of who she needs. Never return to that which you've decided to leave behind, no matter how much others plead with you or how much you long for it. Once you've conquered one mountain, set your sights on scaling another. If someone bites you, let it serve as a reminder that you too have teeth. Feuds dissipate when one side refuses to fuel them. If you're unhappy in solitude, marriage won't magically bring happiness. Loneliness stems not from a lack of people, but from an inability to discuss what truly matters. If people gossip about you, take it as a sign that you matter, not only to yourself, but also to others. Often, those who stab you in the back are the very ones you held close to your heart. Anyone can inflict pain. Only someone truly deserving is worth enduring it. People will always resent you if you commit fewer foolish acts than they do. If you're too weak to fight injustice, at least have the courage not to applaud its triumph. If you refuse to let your past die, it will never allow you to live. Never make promises in joy, speak in anger, or decide in sorrow. If you wish to avoid enemies, refrain from flaunting your superiority. If you want your kindness to be cherished rather than taken for granted, don't dole out your affection indiscriminately. No one values a person who doesn't value themselves. I choose to see only the good in people. The negative will reveal itself in time. Never quarrel with someone who has formidable support on their side. A lack of friends sometimes simply indicates that one is deeply immersed in personal passions and enjoys abundant solitude. Flattery is never the language of great souls. It belongs to the petty. In life, you will always disappoint those who cannot bend you to their will. If you don't want to be taken advantage of, don't humble yourself excessively. We've learned not to prove the truth to those who don't believe us. Now we must learn not to lie to those who do. Never apologize for believing that people are better than they appear. If you're not being heard, raising your voice won't help. You can recognize a fool by two things. He drones on about what doesn't matter to him, and he opines on matters he isn't asked about. Don't fall into the classic mistake of thinking there's no one smarter than you. If you're a man, refrain from empty threats. That's not how a true man behaves. Everyone considers the suffering that befalls them to be the worst of all. The less you speak, the more wisdom will shine through when you do. Learn to let go of those who drag you down. Enjoy meals with your relatives, but steer clear of haggling with them. There are no keys to happiness. The door is always open. Depression can plunge us into a state not far removed from serious health issues. Smile at your loved ones and even at yourself in the mirror, and your mood will lift instantly. Joyful people tend to live longer. If you find yourself in a hole, the most crucial step is to stop digging. Don't broadcast that everything is fine. Such declarations may only irritate others. Never reveal your misery to your enemies. Doing so only delights them. Speak less and allow those around you to enjoy peaceful silence. Avoid imposing yourself on others. In doing so, you'll discover whether you are truly needed. Never trust a friend who badmouths their companions. To fend off unwanted scrutiny, project an aura of openness. Never share the truth with those who don't deserve it. Answer only with kindness, or not at all. When you repay evil with evil, it only multiplies. The happier people seem, the more pain they eventually endure. I don't need a crowd. I refuse to be a train car where people come and go. I long for that one passenger who'll journey with me to the end. May everything in your life go well, and may you always be surrounded by those who are as indispensable to you as you are to them.